Something was birthed last night. Something was hatched. A little rivalry action last night. A little trash talk. A couple of players almost went at it. And for once, Angel Reese was actually picking on somebody her own size.
Did you catch the firestorm brewing in the WNBA? Chicago's Angel Reese and Dallas standout NaLyssa Smith just sparked one of the league's most heated rivalries, and it nearly turned into an all-out brawl right in the middle of a game.
Chicago's done a nice job defensively. Nice pass. How did Dejanay hit that to Smith? That was in our line of sight. There wasn't any daylight.
Yeah, the speed and accuracy of that pass.
Now we got some chippiness. Smith and Reese jawing at each other.
College Park Center turned volcanic when Angel Reese barreled into NaLyssa Smith while scrapping for a rebound. Shoulders colliding, tempers flaring. Smith didn't budge. She flashed an icy grin and barked a comeback that cracked through the TV mics.
There is a new rivalry. There is a new rivalry. And by the way, one of the reasons I'm pushing this rivalry is these people actually have to guard each other. These people actually have to guard each other.
2 whistles and 2 technical fouls for each team. Cameras lingered on Smith's stone-cold stare, Reese's flash of disbelief, and a collective gasp rippling through 7,000 stunned fans who suddenly realized this was bigger than a routine regular season grind.
NaLyssa Smith showed her ass last night. She did. I mean, at 6 of 12 from the field, 27 minutes, 20 points, 3 block shots last night. But across the way was Angel Reese that went 4 for 13 again.
Stat sheets later told an even harsher story. Smith hammered Chicago with 20 surgical points and 3 vicious blocks. One swat launched Reese's layup halfway to across the arena.
The game, Charles making her 3rd block of the game. Not today, Angel.
Reese, like always, went an incredible 4 for 13 and a minus, double-digit plus-minus differential. Her frustration could be felt through the screen. Her performance is so bad that TikTok users have racked up millions of views of so-called Angel Reese fans betting on Angel to miss her first shot of the game.
The bettors needed to find something else that is surefire, and I think they have found it. Day 6 of Angel Reese missing her first shot.
Day six, baby. Day 6. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. Here we go. Here it is.
Bricklayer.
Here it is.
Here it comes.
You heard that right. They are betting for her not to make her first shot, but to upright brick it.
250 to win 470. Those aren't even good odds. They just wanted to get their money back. They just want a surefire bet to get their money back. And day 6 of Angel Reese to miss her first shot. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Look how happy they are.
And that was only the opening act, because buried beneath the trash talk are deep hatred history, confidence being tested, and marketing millions waiting to ignite. Before we get into the new beef that is brewing, comment down below if you think having more rivalries in the WNBA would help boost the sport, or do you think it will kill the sport by having too much drama?
So, something also happened last night. All right, down around the rim. NaLyssa Smith and Angel Reese both got technical fouls, and things got a little chippy between the two.
Angel Reese arrived in Arlington with the league's marketing machine humming behind her, yet the numbers whispered a harsher truth. Through 6 games, she was converting barely 31%, shooting an icy 28% even inside 10 feet. Fans, who had anointed her the next double-double queen, now stitch compilations of missed layups and side-eye press conference snaps, turning every brick into fresh meme fuel.
Say butter, cause butter pecan! He's shooting 31% this year as a big man! When all your shots are layups, that's sad. Here we go. Bang! Me bound! One more time. Bang! After last night's historical performance, she is now number 2 in turnovers in the W. Bang!
Meanwhile, NaLyssa Smith, quietly grinding through extra shooting reps after practice, had stitched together 3 straight 18-plus point outings, punctuated by a 20-point, 3-block clinic that had scouts scribbling future all-star. Beside her name, social feeds started framing their trajectories like opposite ends of a seesaw, but that tension was about to explode on the court.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I detected... Did I detect that Dejanay Carrington had to... Had to sort of get involved right there. Hey.
Referees called simultaneous technical fouls, Reese's second and Smith's first of the season. The arena erupted, clashing in a deafening battle that made the stat sheet feel irrelevant. The broadcast shocked, noting how rare it is to see two stars of opposite styles erupt that early. People wondered aloud if this collision was scripted, or if it revealed a deeper brewing animosity stretching back through summer league drills and off-season podcasts.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
Now we got some chippiness.
There's no
Smith
way
and
Angel
Reese
Reese can
join.
want that smoke. No way.
Suddenly, every rebound, every screen set, and every defensive stance carried the weight of personal vendettas. And while the refs tried to restore order, the social media storm made it clear tonight's chippiness would be a cornerstone for this and future season's biggest storyline.
NaLyssa Smith steps up when she plays Angel Reese. That is a fact. Angel Reese some of the time steps up when she plays NaLyssa Smith. Well, to be fair, every player in the WNBA steps up when they play NaLyssa Smith.
What stung even more was how the contrast between the two was impossible to ignore. Smith worked methodically in the post, spacing the floor with pick and pops, while Reese forced awkward drives and mid-range jumpers that rimmed out one after. But the most brutal analysis came from the fans. In comment sections and reaction videos, viewers called out what coaches had been whispering all month. Reese's double-doubles were disguising a deeper issue, her inability to score efficiently or adjust to defensive schemes.
We shouldn't be out there, Tyler Marsh. I know it looks good. I know it sounds good. I know it might make her feel good. But Angel Reese is best utilized around the basket, whether grabbing rebounds of her teammates or rebounds of her own shots.
Meanwhile, Smith was doing more with less, producing blocks and making layups. However, as Reese walked off the court in frustration, she did, however, walk away with a win without doing much. Smith had outplayed her but walked off with a loss.
For the second straight game, the Chicago Sky find themselves in the winners column, and all those new free agents that Sky fans were crying about and whining about and saying, oh, you guys are doing this wrong. Those free agents decided to say, can you guys shut your mouth, please?
The scoreboard read 94-83, but to those watching closely, the real win was in the details. But listen to this, what happened in Arlington wasn't just a one-night clash. This feud has roots stretching far beyond one heated possession. It's been simmering beneath the surface for years, long before either player put on a WNBA jersey.
Does Angel Reese hate NaLyssa Smith? According to RG3, Angel hates NaLyssa. I would say she does.
Back in their college days, Reese and Smith orbited the same elite circles, AAU tournaments, All-American showcases, and even pre-draft media appearances. Smith, a Baylor standout, was known for her quiet grind and polished fundamentals. Reese, meanwhile, rose through LSU with explosive charisma and a headline-grabbing attitude that split the basketball world between fans and critics. They never faced off directly in college, but they competed through reputation, and those comparisons haven't stopped since.
Well, let's not get out of hand. This whole league is ate up with hating each other. It's wild.
And the tension only thickened after the draft. Smith was picked number 2 overall in 2022 by the Indiana Fever, quietly, without the fanfare of Caitlin Clark or the media parade that trailed Reese. She entered the league humble and hungry. Reese, on the other hand, came in surrounded by cameras, TikTok followers, brand deals, and expectations the size of her ego. That contrast created friction. It didn't help that during a preseason interview, Smith was asked about today's flashy stars and responded, "Some of us still let the game speak." Fans speculated that line was a subtle dig at Reese. Reese never responded directly, but many knew it was about her.
You're gonna let NaLyssa Smith talk to you like that, Angel? You gotta fight her, right? Isn't that what the pieces want? Angel, why are you just sitting behind your teammates? You gotta go fight that woman, Angel.
Now, with tensions exploding on live television and social media, capturing every sneer and swipe, what was once just quiet friction has become a full-on public spectacle. And whether the WNBA admits it or not, that quiet grudge has become one of its loudest storylines. The WNBA has spent years fighting for relevance, respect, and growth. But now it faces a new dilemma. What happens when the drama becomes more marketable than basketball? Because let's be honest, this Reese versus Smith showdown didn't just dominate highlight reels. It hijacked the algorithm. Ratings for that Dallas-Chicago game spiked unexpectedly, outpacing every other regular season matchup that week. Social engagement tripled, and suddenly, Reese's missed shots and Smith's blocks were generating more buzz than buzzer beaters. The league didn't plan this feud, but it also didn't rush to stop it.
If Dejanay doesn't get in the way of NaLyssa, Number one, were these two ever going to scrap? Number two, who wins? Are we putting them in the octagon? That's what I want to know.
Executives saw the numbers. Clips of the confrontation outperformed official WNBA promos by a mile. Even casual fans, many of whom couldn't name 5 players, were now locked in, asking when the rematch was. But behind the scenes, not everyone was cheering. Multiple front offices reportedly raised concerns to the league about sportsmanship optics and the potential backlash from letting petty beefs define the narrative. One insider anonymously told The Athletic, "We want rivalries, not reality TV." But sponsors, they loved it. Endorsement chatter around both Reese and Smith surged. Brands that previously hesitated to engage with the WNBA were now sniffing opportunities. Conflict sells. Drama sells faster.
These players hate each other. These players have gotten into it enough times that they 100% might.
Maybe this is exactly what the WNBA needs in order to bring in more viewers. Drama. People love controversy and rivalries, so having these types of firing moments on the court is exactly what the sport needs. Still, this balancing act is fragile. Too much drama and the league risks alienating longtime fans and becoming a meme league rather than a sports league.
I can't believe it. What are we doing? It's supposed to be professional basketball.
Too little, and it misses the cultural moment entirely. One thing's for sure, everyone's watching now, and for a league that spent decades trying to break through, that might be worth the risk. The first battle may be over, but the war is far from done. Fans are already circling the next Skywing showdown on their calendars, and this time, the stakes will be even higher. The rematch isn't just a regular season game anymore, it's a narrative event. Who flexes first? Who flinches? Who leads when the pressure starts boiling? Because the next meeting won't just test basketball IQ, it will test reputations and confidence.
Let's find out who wins. Again, my money is on NaLyssa Smith.
For Angel Reese, it's a crucial moment. The media frenzy has amplified her spotlight, but also magnified every flaw. Another inefficient night could tilt public perception dangerously against her, but a bounce-back performance? That could be the difference. It wouldn't be surprising if Angel Reese has seen the viral videos of fans cashing in on bets that she'd miss. And if anything, that might just be the fuel she needs to start knocking those shots down. That could flip the script instantly and remind everyone why she was one of the most talked about rookies in years. And for NaLyssa Smith, the next game is a chance to cement her rise. No longer flying under the radar, she's now being hailed as one of the league's toughest two-way players. But here's the twist, both teams are adapting, and don't be surprised if the first foul call sparks another viral moment. The league may try to play peacemaker, but the fans, they're tuning in for the chaos. Because whether this rematch ends in a handshake, a hard foul, or another round of side eyes and tweets, everyone knows one thing for sure, they will tune in where the drama is unfolding. Reese may still have the brands, the clicks, and the headlines, but Smith, she's got the numbers, the momentum, and now the crowd's respect. And if the WNBA is smart, it won't run from this rivalry. It'll lean into it, promote it, and let it breathe. Because whether you're Team Reese, Team Smith, or just here for the drama, one thing's undeniable. This feud isn't going away. What do you think about this heated new rivalry? Should the WNBA lean into more of this drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.